Hey guys, welcome to this quick video. I hope it's going to be quick. I just watched the Team Liquid versus Method game on Towers of Doom from last weekend, and there was a team fight that was super interesting to me, and I just wanted to highlight this. I kind of feel like it would be cool series to like analyze very cool team fights out of HGC. So maybe we're going to do that in the future. I'm not quite sure yet. Let me know what you think, and we're going to take it from there. So just to give you a quick look at what's happening. Don't be confused by the Maiev who's dead here. She's alive and doing well. It's just the replay being the replay. So it's Method against Team Liquid. Team Liquid is the red team. And as you can see, it's 15 versus 15. Both teams on the same talent tier. And there's 3 altars to spawn. The only Team Liquid member that is not in mid is Dehaka. Eternal is over here. So this is where the team fight begins. I'm going to show you the team fight in normal speed. And then we're going to go back and see which abilities were used when and what happened overall. So you can see the orders are spawning, and then Bad Benny is going to engage here into Sport Billy. He's going to get thrown, and then just all chaos breaks loose. And when I saw the Apocalypse, I thought Team Liquid was dead because it was so well placed. But as you can see, actually Team Liquid is coming out of this fight by winning it and actually killing 2 people. And Dehaka still being top and channeling the 2 shrines on top as well. Okay, let's pause it here and go back. First of all, Liquid won this fight 4 versus 5. All of the Method players were here. And if we look at the timers of the cooldowns for the heroic abilities, all heroics were used except the Consume Souls, you might think. But actually this was interrupted. So it only went on a 9-second cooldown. And therefore it's now up again. We're going to go jump back and then look at this fight in detail. For this, I'm going to remove the whole interface, and then we're going to go through over it with the interface on to see which heroics were used when. Okay, so again, Bad Benny is going to engage here into Sport Billy, and we're going to zoom in a little bit to give you a little bit more detail on what's happening. The throw from Garrosh for Diablo, which puts him into the position that there's only 2 supporters here, so there's actually not that much damage coming in against the Diablo right away. Hazu is still clearing the wave here to get the Zappers to go into the wall and potentially get level 16 before the fight starts. They're far away, so it's not very likely, but XP is very important, and the engage by Bad Benny might have been seen to be surprising. So Taunt goes out. And now is where it goes crazy. So you can see the outline already of the scroll of ceiling from Nurok. But Nick is now jumping into the 2 supporters and actually setting up everything perfectly. So Method has a very, very good engage. They're in the thick of things. AD already just jumped in and is going to use Nova. Now we can see the Warden's Cage coming up from Nick on his Maiev. He also hit both of the supports, and I will show you the vision of Nurok because there's no way that Arcana or Nurok could have dodged this. Very well played by Nick. So now the Warden's Cage is around everybody. That is important here in this fight, because if Garrosh is in there, it's not that important, but having both the supporters in here is very good, because now what's going to happen is the Apocalypse comes out. And as I said, when Apocalypse came out, I was like, this is it. Like, Team Liquid has no way of winning this this fight, because House Ops has to walk over here. He can't go walk over down here, it's too long of a way. This is also done. He can't walk over here because, first of all, there's a Warden's Cage here that he will bounce back on. So he has to walk over here, which means that he only has maybe vision towards Curson, but not against any target that is in here. So we're going to play it forward. This is where Unstoppable comes into play for Garrosh. So he's using Indomitable to be unstoppable, and then he does something that is, I think that's what pro play is all about. He uses into the fray here right now on the Tyrande. I think it's just luck that it is Tyrande. It could have also been Nurok on Deckard he throws, but he throws Tyrande. She doesn't get stunned by the Apocalypse, so the only person that is stunned is actually Nurok on Deckard. And at this point I was still sure that Deckard would fall. But it also means that a lot of heroics have been burned. The Warden's Cage has been burned. The Apocalypse has been burned. There's still VP open. Consume Souls is still on free, so we'll see what happens now. So now look at this. Nurok gets stunned again. This time he's getting stunned by Diablo, being crushed to the wall. Arcane and Nurok both focus on keeping the Deckard alive. Also, we have the heroic from white main use now, because now it's the turn of Liquid to turn these things around by using their heroics on things. And now Hazuops is a better position because he can shoot Maiev. And Maiev is a very low health target compared to Diablo with full souls, or Zeratul, who might Void Prism him before attacking. So, as you can see, Nick just gets immediately chunked by this. Swapily actually gets the last Warden's Cage over that is still left here, because Arcana flew through this with being unstoppable and everything. And now you can see the channeling starting on Consume Souls from ADRD. And now look what Nuruk does. Immediately uses Stay a While and Listen, causes the Consume Souls to be interrupted. There's no damage coming through. That being said, all of Team Liquid are still very healthy. And now Maiev goes down. Funny enough, Arcana walks into the Void Prism. I'm not quite sure why he did it, but you know, it happens. And then they also get the full kill on the Diablo. And then we turn back on the interface, and we see that everything was used here on both sides. And we also see that Eternal just stayed here, which for me was the funniest thing looking into this. He's just like, yep, I'm gonna channel. You guys win the team fight without me. So we've seen everything used. Again, Consume Souls now is not on cooldown anymore because it interrupted. White Prism was used, Apocalypse was used, everything was used. One last highlight I wanted to give you, and we're going to jump back a little bit to show you this, because for me, that's one of the things that is not shown too much in HGC. It is the vision game, and we're going to jump and try to find Nuruk. There you go. So this is Nuruk's vision. He can see Maiev here now. And then here comes the engage, and Maiev now still there, and now she's gone, and you don't really know what she's doing. She might be going through here, she might be teleporting here, you never know. Everything's going on. There's taunt here, they have to focus on these things, and they stand very close together, but it's obvious because that's where they were engaged, right? And look how quickly Nick appears and just hits both of them. I felt like this was really cool, very well played by him. Obviously, a little bit of luck included in there, because if Swapily stays longer on the top here, he probably gets to enjoy this whole thing that's called Vision. And I don't know if he saves as a support, but he definitely helps him out. But yeah, I thought this was really cool. The immediate auto attack on hitting both of them just enables this whole play, first of all. So that was really, really cool. And that's already it. I just wanted to show you this team fight. I thought it was really fun. I hope you enjoyed it as well. And seeing all the abilities popping off and everything. So yeah, thank you very much for watching. And I hope you have a great day. Have a good one. Bye-bye.